This is what Thanksgiving is all about. It's about turkey, family, stuffing. But this year, Jim, it's also about football. We have 3 games on broadcast TV. Never had that before. Is there such thing as too much football on Thanksgiving?
Well, Thanksgiving is all about excess.
Sure.
Too much family, too much turkey, too
Right.
much football. But people can't get enough about football. I mean, I'm even going to the Sunday night game, Jets-Patriots.
You don't think it's weird to say bye to your family early because you have to go to a Jets-Patriots game?
Well, isn't that the perfect out? You've eaten too much turkey, you're full, you know, you've had the small
You're gonna be
talk.
tired.
Right.
Right.
And then you'll go and take a nap during the Jets game.
You'll just be sleeping in your seat then.
Right. But and doesn't Bill Belichick and Tom Brady feel like family at this point?
Absolutely.
You see them
Yeah,
all the time.
They're in our homes every
right.
Sunday.
They're kind of annoying.
I see those guys more than I see my family.
Exactly.
I do think it's a little too much. I think 3 games is a lot. I mean, that's sort of noon to midnight at this point. So I do think they could scale it back a little bit.
Ratings have shown you can't get enough football.
Speaking of turkeys, there's 3 coaches on the hot seat. You know, it's getting pretty ugly with these guys. Andy Reid, the Eagles, Pat Shurmur of the Browns, and Norv Turner of the Chargers. They've all got some big games coming up this week. Andy Reid has the Panthers, Shurmur has the Steelers, Turner has the Ravens. Is there a chance that any of these coaches is not the head coach next week?
Well, see, I'm not going to say that these guys are going to be coaching next season, but do you really make a coaching change before the end of the year in football? It's too hard with the offense, the complicated schemes and everything like that to fire a coach
We've seen
mid-season.
it before, and I think that if anyone's going to get fired next week or the week after, it's going to be Norv Turner of San Diego. I think that the ownership group is tired of all the failures. I think that they can get an early start on the next coach, whether it's John Gruden or whoever. So I think that's the biggest chance. Speaking of bad teams, the Bucks are apparently good. The Saints are back on top, and that brings us to the Atlanta Falcons. They lost to the Saints 2 weeks ago. They barely squeezed by the Arizona Cardinals last week. They've got those same Bucks and Saints in the next 2 weeks. Who's the best team in that division right now?
Well, it's funny when you say the worst 9-1 team in the league is
Right.
the Atlanta Falcons,
Right.
but they're still winning. They're finding a way to win. You still have to say the Atlanta Falcons are the best team in that division.
I think the New Orleans Saints are totally possible, and they won't have the best record because they can't at this point mathematically, but they will find a way to get in the playoffs, and I think they're a better team right now than the Atlanta Falcons just because of the quarterback play. Drew Brees is a lot better than Matt Ryan.
Right. I would say the Packers and the Giants are also probably scarier teams.
Right, exactly.
And they play each other this week.
Right. That brings us to the picks. Let's start with Patriots and Jets.
Well, I'm going to the game. I'm going to be wearing green. I got to go with the Jets.
I think the Patriots look unstoppable right now. I think that the Jets won last week, and then they're due for a loss.
Even without Gronk.
Even without Gronk, look, the Jets beat the Rams last week. They're due for a stinker. Falcons, Bucks.
I mean, I said it again. Falcons are the best team. They're 9-1. You got to go with
A
them.
lot of momentum with the Bucks. I like them. Packers, Giants.
I'm going Giants. You can't count them out. Right now, they look down and out. They're going to come back. They have the Packers number.
I think the Packers are going to be angry about last year's playoff game still. I think they win. That's it. Good luck with this week, and don't eat too much.